Hi there everybody, Bald&curious here again. This time I'm showing something my wife purchased. This actually isn't my gun. My wife decided to get another gun and behold, you can tell that she picked it because this thing is shiny, it's pretty. Okay, this is the Sig Sauer P238. This one is, check it for the safety now, see the mag's out. This one's chambered in 380 auto. Excellent little 1911. This one has some kind of alloy frame, steel slide. Uh, Comes apart like most of the guns, most of the 1911s. Yeah, there's no bushing, but it's hard to do it when you got no nails. So the slide step comes out, slide comes off. Use your full guide rod, non-captured spring, and a barrel. And you gotta hand it to a Sig Sauer because even the inside of the slide is finished nicely. I mean, the fit and finish of this gun is awesome. I mean, there's no tool marks, nothing. I was even scared to ask her how much she paid for it. Alright, to reassemble it, just reverse the process. There's one thing you have to do notice when you slide it, the ejector won't let you, so you gotta push the ejector down, get it back. I got a freaking fly buzzing around my ear. Line everything up, boom, you get the safety is nice and stiff, and you get a positive locking, I would say. Yet still, when you come up on a gun, if you're used to shooting 1911s or 1911 styles, you automatically depress it and you ride your hand on top of the safety. So there's really, there's probably chance that safety can come off, but I'd say it's really, you really have to press on it. So it's not like just bumping it up or whatever. It'll come off. Plus, it also has a plunger. So, let's say you safety's over and you drop it, even when a hammer goes down, it won't push the firing pin. So, pretty safe gun and pretty light. I don't really have a specifics, to be honest. I have no idea where the sheet is, and I don't want to bore you with those anyway. You can find it online. I really just wanted to show you the actual gun. Would be nice if it come with the two magazines. This is just a single 6-shot magazine. Haven't shot a whole lot through it. We only shot about 120 rounds. Did have one stovepipe, but that was probably my wife. And this thing is damn accurate. It's got night sights, 3-dot night sights, Trujillo night sights. And tell you what, if I gotta take a headshot at 25 yards with this, I'd be pretty confident to take a freaking headshot. That's how accurate this thing is. Now, for the size comparison, even though it's not apples to apples, here's my wife's LC9. Okay, so you can tell that it's smaller and it's also 380. Kind of hard to see these black guns. And here's I wouldn't say full-size gun, but here's my PPQ. Okay, and here's my hand. Okay, I don't have extra large hands. I would say large hands, but you see how small it is. Yet you don't get a full purchase of the third finger on it, but I don't really, to be honest, I don't miss that. It's the same on the Ruger. Ruger does sell a magazine with the pinky extension, but I found out that that little pinky extension bothers me, and it just makes it harder to stick it in your pocket. So this thing as is, it's just awesome. So far I've been using the pocket clip for the Ruger LC9. It's a little too big for it, but this thing just fits in the pocket comfortably. You don't even know it's there. It is. It's gonna be heavier than some other 380s, probably Smith & Wesson Bodyguard or Beretta Pico. But I don't think it's that much of a weight difference, and you're getting quite a bit in return. You get a little more shootability. Okay, you get a little more shootability. The gun, this gun in your hands, shooting it feels like a full-size gun, and there's no magazine disconnect. The trigger, it's a single action trigger, fairly heavy. I'm gonna say again, I don't have the specs, but this has to be up in the 6-7 pound range, maybe more. Yet it's a single action, it's nice and crisp. You know what, might even be up to 8 pounds, but you know, it's a single action trigger. It's really nice pull. You don't have a you don't have the big double action pull like a Ruger LC9, although you can get a new Ruger with the striker fire. Okay, so you got this long, although this is a probably lighter trigger than 238, but it's just long. It's just long. Okay, this thing is a little heavier, but nice and crisp. Really loving this gun. Not to mention, it looks gorgeous. As you can tell, the light shines over it. It looks gorgeous. Perfect little pocket carry. You do get the little clip that holds the gun, I would say, fairly securely. I wish they would make the loop a little bigger. I think this is only 1.5 inches. It doesn't fit my wilderness belt. Actually, it's 1.75 inches, so yeah, it could fit most of the belts. But you know, covers the trigger guard, so really nice thing. You can carry it outside the pants, under the shirt, but I prefer stick it in my pocket. And even if it prints a little bit, looks like a wallet, so don't really draw attention yet. If shit should hit the fan, you get something that, you know, you can rely on. I'll also, I have a little footage of my wife shooting it, so I'll roll a little footage so you can see that this thing it's really shootable, even in a fairly inexperienced hands like my wife. Alright, everybody. Have fun. Keep shooting.